Okay, so I guess maybe the first period was never meant to be uploaded. I ended up inadvertently shooting it sideways, and I have once before used software to go in and correct that sort of thing so that I can upload it so that it will play actually like it hopefully appears now. But I just don't want to do that. It also appears with a watermark unless you want to download in or buy that software or both. So I'm not going to bother with that. After the first period here, it's Montreal 1-0. You can see the score there anyway. Shots on goal pretty close. It was 10-9 in favor of the Canadiens. This is the Ottawa Senators, actually, first game of the season of the 1924-25 NHL season. And Alec Connell, though he surrendered the one goal, he has made a couple of saves on shots in range here. At least, actually, come to think of it, I think I should have awarded him a third one. But anyway, doing my best here. Other things that happened, there were few infractions here. Hooley Smith went off for a 5-minute major. Montreal was unable to score on it. Howie Morenz with a penalty there. And Billy Boucher, I didn't know where to note the bench penalty, but I have Boucher in the box serving it. So I'll just throw it there for the time being. Why not? And yeah, George Vezina in goal for Montreal. The roster is just 11 players each. I couldn't actually find anything on NHL.com for this recap, or at least a Google search didn't yield anything for it. The base box score is up on Hockey Reference. So what I like about that is that I felt at liberty actually to just, you know, take the best of the rosters, the cream of the crop, which for Ottawa is a little lacking, at least up front, and just put them together and play a game. This was this is a replay of a game that was played on December 3rd, 1924. Montreal 1-0 coming in this game after the routing the 8-1 when in my replay, not in real life. In real life, I think it was like 6-1 or 7-1 though. And so they're 1-0 after that win against the St. Pat's, and then the Ottawa Senators again because it's their first game of the season. I notice here actually Montreal's top line, it spells out HAB. You have Howie Morenz, Ariel Joliet, and Billy Boucher. That's right, Billy Boucher. Yes, Billy Boucher. I almost said Brian Boucher there again. You know, Brian Boucher, Philadelphia Flyers, turn of the millennium goaltender. Yes, he played for Montreal in 1924. I think not. So anyway, we're going to, Sprague Cleghorn. Did I say this already? Sorry if I did, but he was injured for the remainder of the period there at one point. It was pretty late in the period anyway, so he's going to be healthy back in the lineup here for back on the bench here. Actually, back on ice, rather, to start off period 2 here. And yeah, it's 1-0 Habs after 1. I might just actually just play this one period here. I'm a bit tired, and last couple of times with Hockey Bones and also with this, I uploaded the third period only, so maybe this time it'll be the second period only, since again, the first period turned out sideways. So hopefully we get an interesting one here. Let's get things going and see whether or not we do. Whoops, and what am I doing actually? I have to turn those around, and then also I have to roll. Again, if I wait too much longer, I'll just be too tired to do this. Wednesday is my busiest day of the week, in case you needed to know. So 48, that means that Howie Morenz, the better face-off taker, is going to have the puck there off the draw, and it's Morenz going to go over to Joliet in the back, Sprague Cleghorn, and then up to, to Sprague Cleghorn, rather, for shot on goal. Cleghorn here, fresh back on ice, maybe with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. With a 19, that's going to be just slightly outside of his range, actually, there, is it for Cleghorns? One other thing that I might as well say is that I also tried the fact flipper, the Lewis Research fact flipper for this one. I know that I used it, well, I did use it for Hockey Bones, and I thought I'd try it out for this one, but after a minute or so, I just wasn't so comfortable with it. I'm just not used to it yet, I guess, really, is what I should say, so I went back to what I am familiar with when it comes to playing that game. Anyway, what I have to do here is flip for the rebound, and so offensive left wing, shot on goal B plus 1d6 or a 3. Shot on goal B for Joliet actually plus 3 is 19, so let's see, Joliet, who scored 5 goals against the Toronto St. Pat's, with a 95, that's nowhere near in his range, so we flip for the rebound, defensive left defenseman George Boucher with the puck for the Ottawa Senators. And the pass intercepted, puck stolen by defense, best defensive value. I could look at the player value, but what I do there is I look at the defense rating, whether it's correct or not, and it's either going to be Cleghorn or Mantha here with the puck. With a 6, that'll be Silvio Mantha with the puck on his stick. So let's see, it's up to left wing, Oriol Joliet, and over to the center, and then over to Billy Boucher for a shot on goal A. Boucher is going to take a shot on goal A here, and that's his second shot of the game. With the 38, that's outside of his range. So another rebound flip here. Defensive right defenseman King Clancy with the puck back the other way for the Ottawa Senators. Stolen by defense and a possible breakaway. Let's see if the result's a shot on goal A here. Yes, it is to the center for a shot on goal A. So Howie Morenz here with a shot on goal A on the breakaway. Whoops. Okay, let's see what he can do with that. 91, that's nowhere near in his range anyway, in a breakaway or any range, anything like that. So we're going to flip the rebound now, defensive right wing. I think actually with Hooley Smith carrying the puck up the ice. Again, this is 1924, so they did play longer shifts. And I should also qualify off the top like I did in the other video that I'm not going to upload because it's sideways. That I play this a little differently. I use fewer fast action cards and more. I replace the random numbers with just a straight 2d10 dice roll here. So anyway, hopefully that all makes sense. Anyway, Hooley Smith taking the puck up the ice, so Ottawa's going to change out their defense, and I think that'll give Montreal an opportunity to change out their forwards as well. I'll try not to complicate it too much on myself, but that feels real for the time being. So anyway, to the right defenseman, Hitchman fresh on the ice, over to Ed Gorman, up to the left wing side, and Nenny for a shot on goal. Ottawa with a decent chance here to tie the game with a 20. That's going to be in range. We got to flip to see if Vezina can make the save with a 54. Vezina with his first big save of the contest. That is well within his away save range. So I'm going to note there that Vezina made a big save in the second period. Haven't been actually taking too many other notes for this one, though, below, like I would sometimes or actually most often do. Anyway, that's a save and a face-off here. So I think, let's see, that's going to give Ottawa's, okay, yeah, forwards actually will, whoops, okay, they're going to change. And Montreal, probably, they're going to get their second line defense, second defense pairing, rather, on the ice also here. So Earl Campbell facing off against Johnny Matz with a 53. It means that higher face, or actually no, lower face-off usage by one. Earl Campbell with the puck here. And 2 passes, the highest assist rating, choice for shot on goal B. Choice for shot on goal B, I might as well give that to Ed Gorman there, 1-6. Ed Gorman with his third shot on goal. If the game 25 not in range, flip for the rebound. Puck frozen in a face-off. So I don't know. It'd be a quick shift, actually, probably for 1924 standards. Let's have another draw, see if we can't get another quick face-off here. 91, that means that Earl Campbell with the puck here once more. And Campbell to the skater with the highest assist rating. Again, assist ratings are pretty lacking here. That'll be Ed Gorman, though, technically with a whopping assist rating of 1. Up to left wing, left Graham for a shot on goal A. He's going to overlook that because, again, he can barely score at all. To any one player up ice, choice for a shot on goal B. Again, I'll decline that, but I won't decline a third one. So let's see here. Any two to the highest assist rating, the right wing for a shot on goal A. Finnegan with the shot on goal A. Let's give it a shot here, actually. Let's see if he can get the lucky roll. With the 81, he does not. So Finnegan with a shot on goal here. Let's flip for the rebound. Home team center, it says here. So with the home team center with the puck, I think that'll give Ottawa's forwards a chance to sneak off ice before Montreal can get back and penetrate the Ottawa defense. And I think probably behind the Montreal's going to get their top defense pairing out. So let's see what Johnny Matz is able to do here. Whoops. Okay, the 2 highest assist rating of the right defenseman for shot on goal C, Sylvain Mantha, shot on goal C. Probably nothing doing there. He's going to look for better. I see shot on goal C at the end of the card again, though. So to the left wing, Black to the choice for shot on goal C. We're going to say Lafleur has the puck in the very least. And let's see here. Let's see if we can get something better here. Deflected in the stands in the face-off. So that's going to give Montreal a chance to get their top center and top forward line, for that matter, out on the ice. And Ottawa's going to do the same here. George Boucher and King Clancy, who do drive the bulk of their offense. At least they did early in the season from what I've looked at. So another face-off here. Morenz up against Frank Nybor. Morenz 95, that's going to go to Nybor. So to the Nybor with the puck. To the right wing, Hooley Smith up to the left wing. Off to the center for shot on goal A. Nybor just 1-7, but let's give him a shot. With an 84, nowhere near in range, but it is another shot on goal. They keep it 200 feet away from their own net in the very least. Home team center with the rebound, so Nybor once again with it here. And this is the 2 highest assist rating up to the left wing for shot on goal. See, that is side in any, but I think he's going to hold out for a little better here. So to the left wing over to the center, to the right wing for shot on goal A. Hockey, Hooley Smith. Let's see what he can do with it. Hooley Smith, who was penalized with the 5-minute major in period 1. Smith, oh dear, that's a shot on goal, and that's my blue pen hitting the floor. My blue ink pen. So Smith there with the shot on goal, trying to multitask here a little bit. Certainly is not my strength, especially at this hour. And with the rebound there, offensive center with the shot on goal B+3. B+3 for Nybor. That's about in line with his A range anyway. So that was a jumper. 13 still not in range, so it would not have mattered. I'd only have checked there if it was a 0. I might have re-rolled the blue. Let's flip for a rebound here. Offensive left wing, Dineni. That's who you want having the puck if you're Ottawa. Dineni there, it says stolen by defense, though, with the 3rd best defense rating. So I look at Montreal, 3rd best defense rating. That's actually going to be Morenz. The others would be all tied for 1 and 2. And with Morenz with the puck, let's see here. Probably, let's see, or maybe play on a little longer here with these. To be quite honest, the Ottawa's second forward line and Montreal's second forward line, they're just so collectively useless. It's discouraging to even ice them. To the right wing to the center, and then highest shot on goal C rating for a shot on goal C. I don't think they're going to take a shot on goal C. So let's see here. Let's hold out for a little better. It's going to go to Mantha over to the spread Cleghorn, and then it's going to go up to the center for shot on goal B. I think Morenz will settle for a B here, just, you know, not risk losing it. And with an 8, it looks like that was a wise decision. Morenz, who scored Montreal's goal in the first period. Let's see if Connell can stop this one. With an 88, that's outside Connell's range. So right now it's Howie Morenz 2, Ottawa 0. And let me take a look back to see who was the last puck toucher. I'm going to keep it real simple here for the assist. It did say left defenseman up to the ice to the center for shot on goal B. So I'm going to say here quite simply, Sprague Cleghorn gets the assist on Howie Morenza's goal. And if that's wrong, I don't want to be right. And it's 2-0 here, Montreal. So tell you what, let's change up the lines now. Let's get, in the very least, Montreal will get their second line out here. I don't know with Ottawa, what do you do here? I mean, Montreal's probably naturally wearing down the Senators' defense, but I think Ottawa's going to be, maybe they'll try to quick shift their second forward line, just try in the interest of being fair and realistic and some combination therein. So Earl Campbell up against Johnny Mats here for the draw with a 56. That means that, goodness, that's going to be Earl Campbell with the puck here. Off the face-off, and assist 5+, which they won't have. Left wing, right defenseman to the center for shot on goal. Earl Campbell's shot on goal is only 1. Let's see if we can do anything better than that. Offside and a face-off. So I said fast, but I don't think it can be quite that fast. I mean, their shift rather. So let's go to Johnny Mats here. He wins the draw this time. Montreal with possession. To the third and fourth highest assist rating to the right defenseman for a shot on goal B. So tic-tac-toe back to Dave Ritchie. Shot on goal B. I think he's going to overlook that. And it does say there, puck frozen in a face-off. So again, yeah, it's a quick shift, but I mean, Ottawa, they're down by 2. You know what? Actually, I'm going to switch Ottawa's forechecking to 3. I think Montreal will hold steadfast there in 2. I mean, why not? If it isn't broken, why try to fix it? And maybe in the third period, they might go back to a 1, but... let me see here. So probably what I will do, let's get, yeah, you know what? They can leave their secondaries out here for a little while longer. They're up by a couple. We'll get Nivor here up against Deneni. Historically, this was a 2-1 game that Ottawa won in overtime. That's something I probably only said in that first period video that I'm not going to upload. With 17, that means it's going to be a win for Johnny Mats here off the face-off. Check for penalty. Okay, let me see. We had a few of these in period 1. With a 71, we won't get one here. It's going to be out of the range of both teams. But we have to check for a penalty again, so second consecutive penalty here with Mats holding on to it. Some rough stuff here mid-late in the frame. With an 82, once again, even less likely, so the refs are really letting them play. Might have said that already in this video. If not, it was a line that I uttered in the first one. So let me see here. This time it says assist 6+, which you do not have, so it's going to be Mats. Back to Dave Ritchie, and then up to Odie Cleghorn for a shot on goal A. I think Odie, I'll give it a shot here. Just a 4% chance for him, but that's his first shot on goal of the game. Got to see whether or not his stick's working. And I think with that, we'll flip for the rebound and look to change things up here. Offensive right defenseman, so I think Montreal's forwards will skate off. And shot on goal C+3. C+3 for Dave Ritchie. Why not? He's got to take at least 1 a game, right? With an 81, that's nowhere near. That's actually Ritchie's second shot on goal of the contest. Another flip for the rebound here. Let's see. Maybe Ottawa can switch out their forwards. Defensive right defenseman. Indeed, they can. Hitchman with the puck. Ottawa's going to go with their secondaries now. A bit of a quicker shift here for them. Whoops. Hitchman here with the puck. Shot on goal. It's going to be stopped by the center. Over to left defenseman Ed Gorman. Up to left wing. Left Graham for a shot on goal A. I don't think he's going to bother with that. Probably, though, what I'm going to do now is get Ottawa's top defense pair out here. Hope I'm not confusing myself. I'm pretty sure I had Gorman out there for a little while. Gorman and Hitchman. And let's see, Left Graham will say that he holds on to the puck here. Over to right wing, Frank Finnegan. It's going to be back to right defenseman King Clancy. Over to left defenseman George Boucher for a shot on goal A here once more. Shot on goal A with a 15. Actually, Vezina is going to be tasked to make a big save here. And with a 32 here on the road, Vezina does make his second big save of the contest there on Boucher. I hope we can keep track of Ottawa's shots on goal adequately as well here. They haven't had many. Again, they don't have many capable of scoring, so it's a little discouraging. That's going to be a save and a face-off. So here off the draw, you know what? Once again, Ottawa's going to quick shift and get their top forwards out here. I mean, goodness, these guys played 43, 32, and 44 minutes a game. I think they're fine. 41, that means that Howie Moren's going to win the puck off the face-off. And it's just here to the right wing, Billy Boucher. It's going to go back to Billy Coutu. Actually, whoops, we're going to get Montreal. Will say that I changed them out here. Back to spread Cleghorn. And Cleghorn for a shot on goal A, 1-12. Why not? Let's give him, that's his 5th or 6th shot of the game. But again, if this were real, he'd probably try to create and do a lot of firing at the net, or at least he would in a more modern era. Let's see here, the rebound, defense goalie to the right defenseman, King Clancy here with possession. Up to left wing side, Deneni over to the right wing. Deneni needs to get more shots on goal here. To King Clancy for a shot on goal A. He'll do as well, though. Clancy was shot on goal A with an 88, so that's not in range. Going to mark the shot for Clancy, though. His first of the contest, I guess. Again, Deneni also with... Actually, Deneni, I thought, had the 1 shot. I'm going to give him one right now. Sorry if I overlooked one. I think there was one there in the first period. Let's see here. So Clancy, rebound, defense, best defensive rating, controls the puck. That's a tie between Cleghorn and Mantha. Let's see here. Mantha's going to have the puck here. Silvio Mantha. And stolen by the defense with the best defensive rating. And the Ottawa Senators, that's going to be either Boucher, Clancy, or Smith all tied with it. Smith was the third name that I said, and the roll came out of 6. So Hooley Smith here to the center, back to the right defenseman, King Clancy over to the left defenseman. Boucher once again with a shot on goal A. They keep leaning on him for this task. With a 69, Boucher is not going to get a good shot on goal A, though. So flip the rebound here now. And let's see, is this puck frozen in a face-off? I think that's an opportune time, actually, even for me to do a bit of a reset here upstairs. And so let's put, we're just going to put secondaries out across the board here. Second forward line, second defense pair, both teams. Let's keep it simple, coach it simple. Late here in the frame, Montreal up by 2. Historically, this was a 2-1 win for Ottawa in overtime. We've deviated from history here slightly. With 0-0 across the board with a 0-0, that does mean Mats is going to have possession here off the draw. And the attempted pass, I check the forechecking chart. I like that I get to check this about once a period. It seems like just enough. Again, Montreal 2, Ottawa 3. Forechecking 2, so I presume I'm going to check Montreal for that with 65. Intercepted pass, right wing shot on goal B or plus 1d6. Right wing Finnegan B plus 1d6 or 4. We'll say Finnegan with a 4. We won't take our chances there. With a 10, oh goodness, too bad Finnegan doesn't suck. That's just outside of his range. His second shot on goal of the contest. Graham is really gun-shy here and reluctant. We're going to flip for the face-off. Puck frozen and a face-off. I think with just a handful of cards, we're going to say that these players all quick shifted, and we're going to get all of our top players back out here for the remainder of the second stanza. So anyway, let's see here. Off the face-off, Nybor up against Morenz with a 007. It's going to be Morenz with possession here in the face-off circle. And Morenz going to get it back to Silvio Mantha across the spread. Cleghorn, it's going to go. Actually, Cleghorn rather for a shot on goal A. Why not? That's his 6th or 7th of the contest. 71 nowhere near. So is that goal regulation size or what? Rebound offense, best defensive rating, followed by his quick shot on goal B. Best defenseman, I should say, defensive rating, followed by his shot on goal B. They're equal on that. So Cleghorn, you know what? He's going to actually hold out and look for better this time. I think going to make a little executive decision there. Assist 7+, nobody has that. Right defense for a shot on goal A. Mantha once again. I won't decline 3 in a row, though. Keeping in line with how Brian has it there in the manual. Puck slid to the 2 highest assist rating skaters over to left wing Ariel Joliet actually for a shot on goal B here. Let's see, B 116 with a 98. That's nowhere near range. Montreal just teeing off and blasting away here. Rebound, offensive right defenseman Mantha here once again. Montreal with a lot of time. They've hemmed Ottawa in. A lot of pressure here in the Senators zone. It's going to go to left defenseman, up to left wing Aurier Juliet, onto the center. Howie Morenz, shot on goal A. Morenz seeking a hat trick now. Morenz with a 26. That's going to be arranged in the shot on goal A. Let's see if Connell can come up with a big save with the 13. I'm looking at home, and once again, Morenz is going to fool Connell by 1, just by 1. And Nybor actually with the defense +1 is going to enable it ever so slightly. So it's Howie Morenz 3, Ottawa 0. Once again, I look, that's left wing Joliet with his 2nd assist of the contest. Coming off that 5-goal game against the St. Pats, that gives him a minimum 7 points on the season thus far. Once I play a little further into this, I'll have to do some more things like posting standings, etc. Online. So let's see. Let's say, well, you know what, we'll just leave everybody out here. Keep it simple. Only a few cards here left anyway, if that. 82 this time. Nybor is going to get it off the draw. 3-0 Habs here with just a couple of flips to go. And anyone with the assist 2+, so 2 or higher, I presume that would mean. Let's say it's going to go to Hockey Hooley Smith. Over to the center, Frank Nybor for a shot on goal A. They really need to get it to Deneni, but anyway, they can't deny a shot on goal A, so 68 there for Nybor. Once again, nowhere near his range of 1 to 7 there. Shot on goal A. He is better than the other centerman, however. The rebound, it does say puck frozen in a face-off, so we'll assume that the clock runs down to 0 thereby, or close enough, and there you have it. Whoops, you know what? Goodness, I'm famous for that anyway. I'm not just awarding another goal to Montreal. I think you heard me rewind it. If not, it is technically 3-0 Montreal, 3-0 Howie Morenz, I could even say after 2 periods. This is not a competitive game, so unless things change dramatically, I don't know, let's say Ottawa gets 3 in the 3rd, I might actually upload like the final shift or the sudden death or something, but this is looking like it's going to be, it's going to divert from history here, and it's going to be Montreal picking up the win if I had to guess, and I say that not just as a Habs fan. Anyway, anytime you give to anything like this, again, I'm a bit tired today. Wednesday is my busiest day, it's my longest day, but I did my best here as I always do, and so anytime that you give any consideration or anything like that to this, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated, and there you have it. After 40, it's 3-0 Montreal. Bye for now.